Guys, what's up? Before we head back to Tom's awesome backyard crawler course, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my main rig here. For anyone who's new, maybe you haven't watched some of my past videos, so you don't know everything about what I've done to this thing. Check it out. If you guys are familiar with the Red Cat Gen 8, they come with these very accurate decal. But I didn't want the same decal that everybody can get. So what I did was I took carbon fiber wrap and I actually measured out and hand cut out. When you get really close, you can see all the mistakes I made and everything like that. But yeah, I've got a lot of compliments on them. We are running Interco, Super Swamper, Boggers. I'm loving these tires. The guy that we're going to his backyard course, he does a lot of 3D printing stuff, and he actually printed up these plates for me. I'm up here in Ontario, Canada. Oh, not to confuse it with Ontario, California. He actually 3D printed some personalized plates, RCWC. I made my own license plate holder for the back that is actually lit. It looks like an actual license plate light. It's just kind of a dim light that only lights up a small section of the license plate, just like a real one. I also took off lenses, and on the inside I taped them off and then plasti dipped them so they'll never scrape off. They'll always give you that kind of the mean brow look, I like to call it. A little bit more intimidating. When I first got this truck, I broke off one of these guys. So that's why this looks kind of gross. I remolded little pieces of metal. So it's metal underneath and then it's hot glued over to hold it in place. I think I might have to redo it. It looks a little wobbly, but when I first did it, it was quite solid. I've got some counterweights, unsprung brass weights in the front. I wanted to talk about my winch. I can't remember who it was. There was a channel that I got the idea from. He said, go to the dollar store and get one of those things that retract for like keys, or some people use them for their lighters, and they're just like little spools of springs you pull out and they go back in. Now, I've gone the extra step further, made mine out of an old, check this out, and it's not up here in the front. The rope goes down through the entire vehicle. There's my homemade winch. It is actually a ripcord from a nitro car. And the farther I pull the winch out, obviously the more tension I've got on the spring, so the more help it gives me out of wherever I need to get through or over, or you'll see soon on the course. If you go back and see me crawling through G. Ross Park, I broke my bumper when I fell off a log. And I had these little shocks that I took off of an old RC car a long time ago. They make a really good active bumper. I can actually pull it out so that it's nice and solid. And I can also still haul things with the trailer hitch with this. And again, who else has an active bumper on their rig? Really? So I think it's pretty cool. I also changed the shocks. If you've ever been looking through Banggood, you have seen these shocks in there. They don't hold oil. Because if you notice, my axles over under the shocks, they're all covered in leaking shock oil. Save your money. I wouldn't really recommend them. If I had the choice now, I don't think I would have bought them. But now I got them. I'm going to use them until I get something better. And I put some little stickers here and there. They're stickers that came with the rig, so everybody gets them, but everybody gets to choose where they put them. You can kind of make it your own. Like, for example, this one of my favorite. No problem. And of course, if it's upside down, then problem. I'm getting up there in age, so Mud Life Crisis. The important sponsors in there. HW for the Hobby Wing axe system. I have changed out the original, but it is still a Hobby Wing axe system, so that's appropriate. Of course, it is a Gen 8, and I've got the Reefs servo in this puppy. Another thing that it comes stock with. I got turn indicators, I've got reverse lights, brake lights, high and low beam headlights. I've added all the 3D printed stuff like handles. My buddy Tom printed up for me. I got the gas cap now on the back. I've added a little bit of paint in there to make things kind of stand out, like the shifters and the center of the steering wheel. I'll put in some lights in the back of this dashboard. So far it's just the speedometer and the radio, and you'll notice those light up too as I'm on the course. Please subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see more on this rig. Go back and look at some of my old videos featuring this guy. Enough of me waffling. Let's get out to the course, man, and see how this puppy performs. This whole section wasn't here last time, and we're putting in this really tight turn here. To get you around this, you got to use this rock here, wedge your body around it. Adds a little bit of character to the outside of the truck, but that's all. The rocks over there aren't quite as loose as they were. The tightrope walk has been replaced with twist bridge. This is pretty awesome, actually. Amazing. Amazing. Yes, it's even more fun than it looks.